we're gonna work on my John Deere 1023E. You look at this, yeah, you know, a lot of people get the 1026R, I think, but man, I have pulled box blades, I have carried buckets full of cement or cinder blocks or pavers, and there literally isn't anything that has stopped me. So if you're watching this for some reason thinking about getting the 1023 or the 1025R, I love my 1023. It was like $2 or $3 grand cheaper. The reason why it didn't have the lights, didn't have armrest and tilt steering, and I think it has like 2.5 more horsepower and more diesel. But like, I'd rather put my own lights. So I don't have another one on the front. I did put LEDs in the headlights. I got another video for that. That was really awesome on Amazon. Obviously you got to have green and white flashy lights. And then I got this bad boy, and that sucker's bright. And you cycle it, and you can get flash, amber, solid amber. Cycle it again. Get the amber to flash. Yeah, but I made these brackets. I'm going to sell these too. But anyways, all right, this is quick attach bucket. We're going to take this off, and we're going to build a new frame to hold these forks. To hold these forks on the front, because right now they fit on the back. I've never used them, but the guy I bought it from, like, you know, he made it locally. I mean, it's a good box blade. I probably would have made it differently because, like, all these spots rust, because obviously you can't powder coat in there. I mean, I try not to leave it outside, but anyways, all right, let's get to work. I like that. That was pretty nice. Actually worked out better than I thought, because I was not going to do that. The skates I had picked up from somebody that had them, and yeah, that worked out good. My other two are somewhere in this mess, but let's get to work on this. All right, so I bought a new blade, Diablo Steel Demon. Hopefully this fits. Yeah, 14-inch. Just kind of Google it. Now, what you need to know is do not buy this blade for a chop saw. And what do I mean by a chop saw? I mean a chop saw, a cheap one that spins really fast. It typically uses like a big grinder cutoff wheel. Right, it's made out of, I don't know, that black, you know, whatever, those sparks, I don't know what I'm trying to say. But anyways, these blades, these metal cutting blades, are designed for special low speed chop saws, metal cutting chop saws. So that is what this is. So now I don't have it plugged in, just to be safe. Yeah, holy shit. Yeah, this blade's all messed up. Push the lock on. blade, a bit hard on this blade. Show you the gloves. Look at this blade. This thing's bad. I have torn, here, hold on. Yeah, it was still cut, just not very well. Look how bad I've destroyed this thing. Now I have cut stainless, carbon steel, aluminum steel, pretty much the same thing, and aluminum. And it did great until recently. It's just tears up the metal. So I'm gonna try this new Diablo steel, blue steel. Now I got this on Amazon. I will try to put the link down below. It might take me a day or two, but I'll do it. You also want to make sure it goes in the right direction. Typically, it'll show you. I mean, it shows on here. You know, it goes counterclockwise. Yep, and on the saw, yours may be different. There's the arrow there. This was not cheap. I think it was like 80 bucks. But prime ship, you can't beat it. Screws back out. Now, if you've never used one of these, you need to wear protection, ear protection, and eye protection. I highly recommend goggles because you really throw some metal. Not as bad as a chop saw, but still. And it's definitely loud. Okay, so the first couple cuts are gonna make are 45 degrees. So that is a nice cut. Look at that. Beautiful. Alright, so I got the pin drilled, 1/2-inch hole, so that fits in there nice. So I'm going to mark it. I'm going to have it stick out a little bit. Oh, let me get you in there. Just have it stick out a little bit. Got the holes a little big. I'm not being very precise here, but hey, it's farm equipment, right? We're going to paint it green. So we'll cut that and we'll tack that in there. I think I got an idea for this. For the top here, I'm thinking a piece of angle iron. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be nice. And then another little tab just to hold it in place. Alright, so it's the next day. Or I'm sorry, 2 days. I went and got, you can see, some flat bar. That's for the bottom of the forks to rest when they fold down. So now we're going to make brackets to hold those bars. And those bars is what hold the forks, allow them to pivot. There's also the same bars that came with the forks and the box blade. So now let's cut some metal. I'm going to cut down 5.5 inch strips, drill some holes, and keep on keeping on. Alright, I ran to the hardware store real quick and picked up a hole dozer, 1.5 inch. So we're going to drill holes in here, and that will allow us to put the bars through and also let the fork slide. This is $10 a day. Hot. How's she look? Those teeth have seen better days. I think we'll retire that one. Holy shit. With this shitty rigid blade. Don't buy one of these. When we talked about it in the video, my open box video, it sucks. It really does. Nice roundness to it. All right, now on to my Milwaukee porta band. I lost you. Battery died. I don't know when or where. So I put you on the charger. You don't even know how much power I got left. But we made some headway. You want to see? Okay. So, got those brackets finally cut. I don't remember where we left off. I got the holes cut. I'm going to slowly welding it in sporadic places just so it doesn't warp. I got the skid plate welded on the bottom. I need to reinforce that. I got the top puck hinge things. And if you remember from yesterday, I got that pin in. I got that pin cut. That's tacked in there. So what I want to do now is flip the forks up and then raise the bucket and weld on the bottom. Let's see how it goes. The last thing is these things fold up. You still use the same pins as in the back, and I'll show you. They go in those two spots there. And he got these things suck. We'll have to re-engineer that. But we're gonna brace this, just like the bucket is. We'll brace that, weld a piece on top. We need to brace this, because when these fold down, this is what stops them, right? So I need to brace that, weld a piece on the bottom. So let's get to it. let's try it out. Trailer. All right, I'm actually pretty happy with the way this turned out. Now, I tried lifting the trailer. I haven't welded all the way. I still need to gusset this. Yeah, I do need to invest in a 220 welder. I mean, this does okay, but it would be a lot better if I had a 220, but I'm getting by. So, and the other thing is, like, a 220 welder is like $2,000 or more. And I just don't weld this kind of stuff all the time. So it might be a waste, but we'll see. I could always TIG this too. That might be an option as well. So, but anyways, I'm gonna go bore you with the rest of the welding. We'll catch back up here in a couple days. Well, for you, it'll be in a second, and we'll start moving some stuff around. The whole reason why I built this. Picks up the quad. I don't know what that weighs, 300-400 pounds, maybe less. Well, let's certainly make oil changes easier. What did I do? I must have an oil leak. Oh yeah. That's awesome. Well, this will be a handy tool. Back to this video. It's been weeks for me and it's been a second for you, but we're back at the house. We're gonna work on getting this cement loaded in the dump trailer and taken to the concrete dump. So that was what used to be my sidewalk. I tore it up with the forks I made, well, earlier in this video that you saw. So let's get it loaded. Guys, that was a little sketchy. You know, I didn't have a problem loading it before because I had the cement all in the back of the forks, so it's better balanced. I have a weight box that would work better. I think it's heavier than this. But yeah, I probably should be wearing my seatbelt and a roll bar. I've never tipped it over, but hey, I did good. I did real good. Coors Light sign. Anyways, let's go dump it. Okay, we are at the concrete dump area. Let's try to dump this. works. So let's pull this forward. Pull this forward and get the rest of that concrete out. That worked great. Thanks, John. That worked really good. John's the owner of the dump trailer. He's been very helpful with letting us use this. Thanks for watching. Oh, this is probably a long video. It was filmed over probably 6 or 8 months or so. Yeah, you know, I had fun doing it. Make sure you follow along. We got Instagram, Facebook. We post on there pretty regular. We got to transport this oil drum. It's full of used oil. Another reason I made the forks, because we got to get out of here. But anyways, yeah, we got a lot of projects here in Fix It Fab. LS swap, rear mount turbo Dakota, turbo Lincoln Continental. You see over there, this is getting a turbo LS at some point. We got this LS Dakota go-kart bar stool thing. So anyways, yeah. So thanks for watching. Hope you liked the video. This is Fix It Fab.